parking. Wait, hang on. I was going to get my water because I'm never without water. Yeah, that is good parking. You've got longer arms. It might be easier for you to hold this.
Okay. Just arrived down at the estuary, Whangamata. Beautiful day. It's like 1 week out from official winter here in New Zealand, and
It's 17 degrees.
17 degrees. It's like 0 wind today. Very lucky. Have had some.
That'd be like the English summer when you're not on the heat
Yeah, it's like
wave.
an English summer day.
No, it's sunny. Sorry.
We lived there for a while,
Yeah,
so we do have a
and
little
one
bit
of
of
the summers
experience.
we lived there, it was just not pleasant.
All right.
Actually, this is really not. I remember the first time I lived in England, I was 18, and they were like, "We'll take you to the beach," and they were like so excited to show me the beach, and they took me to Brighton Beach, which is like all stones and pebbles. And I was like, "I come from New Zealand,"
We could be.
and you'll know why when you compare it with this,
We could be a bit biased, but
which is what I'm blessed to have grown up with.
it's pretty nice here. Here we
That
go.
stuff.
We can do a little pan soon. We'll just walk right out to the edge of the sand dunes.
Wow, it is flat. It's no surf. It's like a lake today.
All right, flip the camera. Here we go, team. Let us know what you think. So that's a estuary outlet there. Give the video a little like if you like what you're seeing here. Our local beach, Coromandel Peninsula in New Zealand. It's going to be a bit bright here. The sun's up over there.
People fishing.
People fishing.
Someone out there on a paddleboard too.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. And then if you go see that island, how the beach goes around to the left, we'll take you there in about 5 minutes and show you the main beach. This is like the southern end beach. It's a bit quieter, a little bit less swell comes in here. And it goes out kind of more steadily, so it's not such a drop off. It kind of goes out slowly. This way.
Just trying to read what people were saying. What is the wrapped house? What is going on there? I think, so it's just a house. Just if you missed it, you just show them. I think they've obviously like redone the whole roof. Is that why they do that? Do you know?
Yeah, I think they're just renovating in there because it can get quite stormy and stuff by the beach, so they just wrap it up so they can work on the inside without any weather getting in.
Adopt me, I don't eat much, says Rob.
Michael Jones is ready to move. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's
It's always been our dream to move to the beach, and we took a punt a couple of years ago and moved down here and loving it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll go
Across.
across.
Auckland, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go jump in the truck, in Joe's truck, and we'll head to the next destination.
Maybe just hit the camera then.
You're gonna drive?
Do you want me to drive? I'll
Yeah,
drive.
you can drive. Wish me luck, guys. Joe's gonna drive. Do you know what's not good? Is that I left the truck over there, parked up, with the keys in it. I hope, because they're not in my pockets.
but it's such a small town. There's not been one car drive past.
I hope it hasn't locked itself.
I don't think it does that, does
No, it doesn't.
With the keys in it. Anyway. Wow,
Good luck,
I look
mate.
really
People are-
short.
People are all wishing me luck. Anyone got a helmet I can borrow?
Right, you lot. I'm going to give you the ride of your life. Oh, God.
Hey! I'm your husband. You should be just offering that to me.
Oh,
All right, here we go, team. We're going to get the ride of our lives. This is a bit worrying. People are pray for me. Pray for me, guys. Oh, yes, it's still open. All right.
now that I promised that, you're all going to be very disappointed.
Just getting in the wrong side of the car, you know.
The first issue is I'm really short, so I'm going to move the seat way forward.
Do you guys find that? Like when you share a vehicle with your partner, you always end up adjusting the seats every time you get in? And then when you go to get in your one that you normally drive, it takes ages. Get it all set.
You had your belt on.
Holding on to all the handles. All right, here we go. We're going to Access 8. I think the locals sort of talk about where to go on the beach by the different access numbers.
I think there's about 16, is there, or 19 in them here?
Access 8's the one kind of by the surf club in the middle of the main beach.
Actually, I told some girlfriends I'd meet them at Access 8 for a walk the other morning at like 5:45. And I actually meant to across.
Look at this, she's got one hand on the wheel, one hand not on the wheel.
There might be a law enforcement officer watching this. Is this what you want?
Yeah, 10 to 2. That's kind of better. Bump. Here we go. Ooh.
I'm only going 36 k's.
Yeah, it's a Ford Ranger Raptor. I think it's 2019, like 5 years old. If you're just joining us, we're driving, showing you around our local beach town, Whangamata, here in New Zealand, Coromandel Peninsula. Who was the little helper? Well, right now I'm probably the little helper, but I'm a bit worried because Joe's driving. We're at an intersection.
Right. He can get out and walk, and you lot can come with me. Oh, you've been quiet.
Yes. Can't help but look. I am being the little helper. We started this video today because I randomly saw yesterday in the back end of YouTube that we hit 1 billion views on the platform yesterday, which is pretty crazy. So we're coming on here to thank you all for watching our videos and supporting us. Really, really appreciate it. It's been pretty crazy and unbelievable.
It's actually been insane. Like, we live in New Zealand. Like, it's this little place at the bottom of the world, as people say.
We just feel like we live like a normal life.
We do
all the normal stuff, parenting and working, and
we make the most of every moment, though.
And then we make a little video in the lounge, 1 minute video, and put it out to the world, and the next minute heaps of people see it. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy, but it's fun. Mike's trying to multitask. He's trying to read.
Texas Raw sent us $20. Thank you so much.
Holy moly! Should I keep driving?
Is that for safety equipment for me when Joe's driving?
Hey, look, we're nearly there. Out to the right is the surf club, which is actually currently under wrap, like you saw the other place was.
Yeah, the surf club needed a bit of a spruce up, so they're doing it over winter here in New Zealand. So they got it under wrap, and the builders are under there fixing it up. So hopefully it looks pretty mint for
actually a heap of tradies working around here at the moment.
For summer. That's about 5 months away. So we're nearly at the main beach. This is kind of where the surf club is, and then where the flags are, where everyone swims between, and then where the main breaks come in. Good surfing. Where the families hang out in the summertime, and the car park is completely empty right now.
I was going to say, for any Kiwis, Aucklanders that come to whanga over summer, they would probably very rarely see it like this.
Normally there'll be cars down both sides, people parked in, just absolute madness. But yeah, one of these holiday destinations where you get to, if you live here, then you get it to yourselves.
The population here is about 3,000 or 4,000 people now.
Wow, thank you, Kevin. Really appreciate that, mate.
And in summertime, it's about 150,000.
Oh, we made it. We made it, guys. We made it. We made it. Well done.
Welcome.
Good driving.
Was that the ride of your life or what? My God. Oh.
Let's get out and show you the main.
Have you got the keys?
I don't. Where are they?
Got them.
Got them. Lucky.
My little helpers.
Yep, there's lots of kite surfing here in New Zealand, Sven. Lots of wind, really a
just appreciate my parking.
Sailing nation. Great parking.
Thanks.
So we're a big sailing nation. We go pretty well in the Olympics and the America's Cup. We've won that a few times. So it's good sailing and windsurfing and kite surfing. Here we go, guys. I'll just spin the camera around.
Oh, she's bright.
So we're just walking up to kind of the main hangout, main
This
beach.
is where I swim, for those that were asking, in the mornings. But there's normally waves.
So that's the island we could see when we were at the other end of the beach, over there.
That's the peninsula.
And then there's out to facing east. The sun comes up there over the water. And then down that end is the main harbour. And that's the main beach arcing around there. All those beautiful beachfront houses. I get to wake up and see this every morning. Very lucky. And the best view in the world right here. See? Isn't it awesome? I mean, here.
He's such an old man. He makes good jokes. You're right there, Dad. You read and I can talk. Wow, look how blue that sky is today. We actually haven't had much nice weather this last week. Does the toilet really flush in the other direction? Does it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Yep. Yep, Whangamata, this is where they have beach hop every year, where all the old American muscle cars come down for like 4 days and drive around and around in circles, and it's such an epic atmosphere.
It's loud and it's fumey.
Petrol heads
and
everywhere, mullets.
Yeah, but it's a really great time. Yeah. Sorry, I was reading again too. How far do I swim? No, sorry, it's more like cold water immersion. So you get in the water and I sit in the water up to my neck. I dive under and then just sit holding my body under the water in controlled breathing for a minute. If I do it at home with the ice in the water, I try to do 3 minutes. Depends how I'm feeling on the morning.
Is calling someone a kiwi fighting with. No, kiwi's our native bird and it's kind of what we're known for. It's not derogatory at all. It's
What do you call Aussies? Are they just Aussies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Okay, we'll jump back in the Raptor and we'll head to the last destination. We'll go down to the wharf, I reckon.
Okay. Do you want to
Show them
drive
the
this
wharf.
time? Someone's just asked about snakes, sharks and spiders. Yes, there's heaps of sharks out there. It's where they live. We just don't see them very often. Although several years ago I don't know why I was out the back because I'm not that good at surfing, but I was out the back surfing and Mike called me in and there was no wave to catch. I was like, why? He's like, paddle in. So I started paddling and it wasn't until I got closer that he'd spotted a shark just behind me. So the beach got closed for a little bit. He just locked me out. Anyway, I'll talk to you. No, we don't have snakes at all. Yeah. So that means I can reach my arm in and try and unlock.
Turn the Bluetooth off, please.
Okay. I don't know how to do that. Hang on.
Swipe down.
Lots of poisonous things. No, that's Australia. I can do that. Sorry, I was just turning the Bluetooth off. So I didn't keep going in and out of the car. How warm do our summers get here in New Zealand? We work in Celsius. I don't know how to convert to Fahrenheit for those in the US, but February is probably the hottest month, which would be around, late 20s in New Zealand. Australia is a lot hotter, but it can be very humid.
Oh, we got a old duck in the middle of the road here.
Michael, there's an old elderly woman crossing the road. You can't literally just walk across the road, really, can you? Because there's no one else.
She's expecting no traffic, so fair enough.
It's not hot. Someone just said, is it hot? Because no, it's not right now. It's winter, so it's not like late 20s now. It's mid-teens, right? We are winter this weekend, but New Zealand winter is nothing like UK or US winter.
That's
not up here.
That's degrees Celsius.
Degrees
by the way.
Celsius, sorry, yes. Best time of year to visit New Zealand, I would say March.
Depends what you're into. If
Oh,
you're
yeah,
into
if you're-
like snowboarding and skiing and all that stuff, then winter, like July,
August.
August. But if you like hot summer weather, February.
Like manageable heat too. Yeah, February, March.
February, March, yeah, because in January all the New Zealanders have their holidays.
January is really busy because it's school holidays. Sorry, I'm interrupting. And kids are off school. Kids are off school for most of December and January, 2 months. That's the big summer holiday. And then, yeah, they're all back by February. So there's just a bit going on. It's busy in our little town up in front. I was just trying to be a little helper and watch the road. Oh, I see, Eric. We mentioned it as hot. No, it's not hot. It's warm today. It's warm for nearly winter. That was kind of what we were meaning. Thank you, George. It's very lovely. I'm just interested to know how many of this community have visited New Zealand. Do we both surf? Yes, we both surf, but I would call myself a whitewash warrior. I'm just learning. Mike's
She's a little bit better
pretty
than
good.
a whitewash warrior.
Thank you.
Whitewash is like, when the wave has already crashed and it's just the white water. When people are learning, they definitely catch the white water first. But now if the waves are small enough, you catch the waves before they break.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Can party wave now with my boys. Like Rocco's actually pretty good. So Rocco is 8 and Braxy is 6. Braxy is getting there. He was not interested at all when we first moved here, and that was absolutely fine. He used to just do his own thing on the beach when we were surfing, and now he's keen. So yeah, it's fun to just all be out there together.
We're nearly there, guys. We're just heading to the last destination of our live video, but we're heading to the wharf area of Whangatai, the harbour. Show you that. It's pretty cool.
Oh, it definitely sounds colder in Canterbury. Yeah, the further south you go in New Zealand, the colder it is. I grew up in the top of the South Island, and we would have those negative degrees Celsius frosty mornings and 8-degree days in the middle of winter. But up here it's a lot warmer than that. Someone just asked which one of our kids looks like me. None of them. They are mine. They look like
I witnessed
Mike.
them. They're coming out. They're definitely Joel's. But yeah, they do look like their daddy, which hopefully that means a good thing for them.
What are you saying?
No, I was saying I didn't want to be arrogant and go,
Oh, no.
it's lucky for them they look like their dad, but kind of is. No. They both have amazing, I think one of their biggest, what do you call it? Like, attributes is their eyes. Both of them have amazing eyes. One has green eyes and one has Joel's blue eyes, which is pretty lucky for them.
Yeah, and they're just gorgeous boys. They are 8 and 6 years old. Someone just asked. Yeah, John, great question. How do I keep from clobbering you?
She's very well. What would you call it? Because you're not patient though, really. Well, you're kind of patient with my humour, but
Yeah.
in life, you're definitely getting more patient as you.
Yes, I work on my patience.
I do pick my moments though. Like. I'll take that.
I don't take his comments to heart.
Yeah, she knows I'm joking, which is the biggest part. And I do pick my moments. We all know if you've got a partner or
reading.
someone close in your life.
Is she trained? Sorry.
Someone close in your life, you know when to ask for things and when not to, and when to tease and when not to. So generally there's not much downtime for her when it comes to teasing, but we have some good banter on camera and off camera.
Sorry, I drink a lot of water.
If we ever get lost in
And
a
I get
desert,
really thirsty.
and Jo won't survive very long, unfortunately, because she just hydrates all day, every day, and the thirst comes on fast.
What I preach as a health coach is take water with you everywhere. People are like, I can't drink enough.
Speaking of water,
Mike's gonna get it.
last time Jo did a little sell on our live, we lost half our viewers.
No, I'm not going to. I'm just talking about drinking water.
Anyway, we're heading down to the wharf now. This is kind of the north end of Whangamata, and there's our local fishing club there, and we'll head down to the wharf and I'll give you a bit of a pan around. Joe's trying to keep up. It's looks like really full tide, so it's looking really cool. Have we both travelled out of New Zealand? Yes. Joe did an OE when she was 19, like a gap year before she started uni, and she went to the UK and lived there for about a year and travelled around, did a Kontiki tour, and then we went again together in 2008 and 9 and lived in London, travelled around Europe a bit, came back via the States, and we've been to Hawaii and Australia quite a lot as well as the islands, Fiji and Rotorua. I was going to say Rotorua, Rarotonga. But yeah, so we're pretty lucky in that regard that we've been able to see around the world a little bit. But here we go, team. Here's the beautiful view. Look at that.
But hey, check out the water today. It's like, oh, you can see, can you see? Look how green it is. What? Lots of fish. Oh. You know when you get a fright and that your whole body gets so like, Ew. Does Joe ever wear shoes, Stephen? Oh, the orientation thing. I'm trying to show you my shoes. Oh, now what have I done? I got shoes on. It's a Kiwi Australian thing. We don't wear shoes often. Being barefoot is good for you. But yeah, it's very, very normal to go everywhere bare feet. But yeah, today's a little cooler. Get someone fishing, won't interrupt him. But yeah, I just can't get over the colour of the water today. It's actually stunning.
Oh, that's the view.
Would we go to the Bahamas? Yes. How do we spell the town where we live?
W.
Whangamata. Whangamata.
Dean's asked what is an OE. I was talking about an OE as I was walking down here.
What does OE mean?
Overseas experience. I passed the test.
Well done.
That's what we call it. Australians and New Zealanders definitely call it that.
It's especially like an OE is more like the time between school and university, kind of, when you're in like your early 20s.
Yeah, early 20s. Maybe after you've done university and you're about to start work, or you do a couple of years work and save up, and then you go off and explore the world.
Yeah. I did my first OE when I was 18, and then we were like, what, 25 second time? Do we drive? Is it illegal to drive barefoot? I don't know if I want to answer that question, because we do drive bare feet. A lot of people do. But, yeah.
Mike's asked, do we argue?
Oh my God. We disagree on things, that's
Very
for sure.
seldomly argue. We're pretty aligned. We're quite lucky. Our values align and our hobbies align, and our teaching, no, I was going to say parenting values and align most of the time.
Are we both trainers? Yes, I guess you say that, right? Mike's retired.
I was a personal trainer for about 18 years, owned a corporate boxing gym, but then 2 years after teasing this one, life's changed a lot for me and us, and we've moved away, and now I get to make funny videos, or attempt to make funny videos and post them online, and yeah, that's my new goal. Grow this YouTube channel and spread the vibe that we hope to spread.
Yeah, and I would call myself a health coach and a mentor, because that's what I'm qualified in.
Where do I find all the comedian bits? I do probably too much scrolling on the internet, but it's a mixture of just scrolling normal. So the algorithm, you know, as you know, if you watch one fishing video, for example, next minute all the algorithm's just throwing you fishing videos. So I watch a couple comedy videos and stand-up comedians and golf and surfing. So that's all that comes into my feed all the time. So I get ideas from there. I follow like another 10 to 20 couples that do this sort of thing online.
You've
And,
connected with quite a few of them too.
yeah, connected with them, and they're all awesome, and obviously they have the same sense of humours as us. So yeah, watch their videos, sometimes change their stuff a little bit and post it, or just use it, and we all use each other's, and because often it's the same theme, right? You know, husband and wife stuff around.
Well, everyone deals with the same
Husbands not listening,
challenges in relationships.
wives talking lots,
Bob.
husbands making a mess, wives cleaning up that mess. It's all kind of generic stuff that seems to cross over many cultures all around the world.
Someone just asked what the boys want to do when they leave school. They're only 8 and 6, so it changes quite frequently. Rocco said he wanted to develop an app this morning.
This morning he was asking about all the apps and what they do, and he said, I want to make an app. So yeah, that's the first time we've heard of something to do apart from being a pro golfer. They're into golf lately, which is awesome.
Being all black.
All black, yeah.
Something sporty. They're very sporty kids, but I guess that's we're very sporty. Interestingly, do they want to be YouTubers when they grow up? Because that's a really common thing with the
Apparently
kids.
that's the biggest, the most common answer that kids give these days, is they want to be a YouTuber. Like back when we were young, it was all black for us New Zealanders, firemen, policemen.
Silver Fern. I wanted to be Silver Fern, which is our national netball team. I wanted to be Sandra Edge. That was my dream.
They do like YouTube and they want to be YouTubers, but they don't find our stuff very funny. Mum just laughs at the jokes, and they don't really understand the jokes, and you know, so some of them they do, like the pranks. Like
Oh my god, mummy, such and such at school said they saw you on YouTube the other day.
Funny story about, we've got one of those YouTube play buttons that when you get 100,000 subscribers, that we put at our front door when we got it, and actually I didn't really know what it was until we got one. And then the kids both have their birthdays quite close together, so they had 2 different parties, and nearly every single kid that walked in, oh my goodness, is that a play button? Wow, whose is that? And none of the parents that dropped them off even noticed it or knew what it was. So
Well, I didn't know what it was when we first got it. You had to explain it to me. Hey, I'm purely here for the talent.
if we can get another 250,000 subscribers, fingers crossed we'll get a gold one, which is 1 million subscribers, which would be pretty epic. So if you're watching now, please subscribe.
You're not subscribed. Please subscribe. Yes, I do. Hey, do you know what though? The thing about, like, yes, I do the cleaning and the tidying a lot. Mike does help, but also I have a certain way that I like it. I have quite high standards, and so I keep it the way. But also, when you have a clean and, sorry, is it a bit boring that way?
I just thought we could
Sun,
show
the
the
sun's
view.
quite nice and warm for us. When you have a less cluttered, clean environment that you like, you're also in a better space to deal with life.
I have 2 designated dumping areas, which is quite good. That could sound quite wrong, but but I got like this little, like, what would you call it, like a little chest thing on my dresser that I can put all the stuff that's in my pockets, goes in there, and close the lid. Actually, it needs emptying because the lid's getting quite hard.
Do you know, it's actually mine, but I gave
stole
it to you. No, I gave it to you
For
because I was
that
sick
reason.
of your shit being just left on the bench.
And then also I've got like this clothes basket which I can just walk in and chuck clothes in instead of putting them on the floor. They go in a basket.
Oh, my finger.
I know I should probably put them away in their
Both
right,
are overflowing.
in their right
What is
place,
in my
in
hand?
their designated area, but you know, it's meeting in the middle, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it is actually. I'm okay. But yeah. Thank you. This is really lovely comments. It is Monday? Tuesday. Is it Tuesday?
It's Tuesday at 10:45 a.m. here. Kids are at school.
Yeah, in New
It
Zealand.
is good. And we're celebrating.
He's well trained.
If you're wondering why the title is the title, we're celebrating 1 billion views on YouTube, which is pretty unreal. Unreal. When we first started doing videos, they were in the fitness niche, especially on my page, and I was getting like a great reel would get 5,000 views.
Oh, someone just asked a really good question. Are there people on the island behind? No, but that is connected to the mainland. So, like, you can drive all the way around. I don't think you can. Can you drive in here? I don't actually know the answer to that question. You could probably walk in there.
There's no houses on this
There's
side.
no
of the hill,
houses
but I
there,
think
though.
they're on the other side.
But yeah, good question.
But yeah, when we started doing the comedy couple stuff, that's when the views took off, and so we just followed that, and it's always been banter has always been a hobby of mine, so to get to do it now and entertain people was
Chocolate covered
almost a
raisin.
dream come true. Yeah, it's my little raisin.
I do look like a raisin when I've got perfectly symmetrical forehead lines. See? Mike doesn't. My brothers and I do. It's pretty funny. Actually, one brother, the other one doesn't. So clearly I haven't had Botox.
Mark, are you talking about like the Joe or me or the background?
This is New Zealand and it is beautiful. What we do for a living, Mike is a content creator full-time these days.
Yeah, my whole job is this YouTube channel now, so it's pretty cool.
And I am a holistic health coach online. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Carissa. Yeah, they probably want you to say it though.
Happy birthday. Is it Carissa? I didn't see your name. Did you say it right?
I don't know.
There's a boat just going out.
The background, Mark
They
said.
may not want to be. Because it is a beautiful view.
It is. Here's a dude going out fishing, living his best life. Oh, got his wife with him as well. That could be us, babe. Get a little boat,
No thanks.
go out fishing. Even on a day like this. It'd be stunning out there.
I don't
Catch
like-
dinner. You could fillet the fish.
What about you, Philip?
Hey, I'm getting better.
You are getting better. He is getting better.
I had no, I didn't have the right tools. I know a good tradesman never claims his tools, but yeah, I didn't really have a very sharp knife or a chopping board on my last experience
I
with a
don't
tuna fish.
mind going out fishing, but it wouldn't be my number one activity.
That was actually on
to do.
April Fool's Day, and it's funny that we're here on the Whangatā Wharf because I was fishing with the boys just down there, and we were trying to catch these little sprats, you know, as you do with your kids. And this boat rocked up, and it had like 5 dudes. They obviously had a great day, plenty of hydration, plenty of fish, and they go, "Hey mate, here you go," and they basically just handed me a big snapper, and so we took a photo of it, of my son holding the snapper, holding the big fish, and say, "Look what we caught," and sent it to the family chat. And it was April Fool's Day, just great timing on that one, and everyone sort of believed, didn't you?
Except for your mum. I believed him. I was like, he caught that snapper off the wharf.
It's
No
pretty
way.
cool.
Sorry, yeah, my arm's
Joe,
getting
the
a bit tired.
tripod arm was getting a bit tired, so
Yeah.
we'll hold
My
you up a
hand
bit.
is actually cold. It's not that
The
cold, but my
sun's
hand.
coming up.
Yeah, you can show more of the view because you're taller anyway. But yeah,
Here's the view. We'll do a little 360 for the new people
maybe
joining.
walk back down towards the beach and leave this man to fish in peace.
Oh yeah, sorry about the noise. You too.
You too.
Oh man, fishing.
There's a lady actually swimming in the water. We don't need to show her, but man, she's what a good woman.
Yep.
Because it's cold. Tide, it looks like it's going out.
So we're in New Zealand. We're in a beach town called Whangamata on the Coromandel Peninsula, and
It's in the North Island.
in the North Island of New Zealand.
Wow, the water is just so clear. I should have worn my glasses because standing back here, I can't read the comments.
We do a lot of things together. We kind of do, eh? I
Yeah,
actually
we
feel
do.
like I spend most of my life looking at my wife now, because like, I know everyday life, she's my wife, so I see her all the time.
We've been in
Shall we go
business
down there?
together a long time though too.
Should we go onto the beach? Or should we go up on the sand dunes?
On the sand dune.
Go up on the
Just go
sand
to
dunes.
that platform.
And then now that I film and make videos and edit them, I just and then check on my posted videos and reply to comments and stuff. I just see Joelle's face all day, every day, which I'm so lucky about. I'm so lucky, aren't I?
That sounded like so.
Nah, yeah. Very lucky. I wonder if the clubs, this is our local sports club, the fishing club. It's in probably the closest place you can get a feed and coffee and beers to the water. And it's open, but there's no one.
So they might be cleaning.
And at breakfast. Here's a little platform, a good little picnic spot.
You want to sit down?
Yeah, we should probably sit so the view's behind us.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Don't. Look, I'm foregoing my comfort for you. Okay.
Is that going to work? Whoa, it nearly fell off.
Oh, I was just going to sit cross-legged. Can you sit cross-legged, Mikey?
No. Oh, actually I can. My hips aren't bad. It's my hamstrings that are tight as.
Now I can read. So my glasses, I've been asked a lot if they are just for like a fashion item, but they are actually prescription. I'm short-sighted, so like I can read. Like, that's very clear, but like standing back here, I can't see what the words say. It's just a, young person thing.
How tall are we? You're
5'4", so 165 centimeters tall.
And I'm 6'1".
So ironically though, I'm 5'4", and I have one brother he's 199 centimeters tall, and another one who's 6 foot something as well. So I miss the height gene in my family.
I found you on Google Earth. Give me away. Hey, David.
Oh my God, no way. That's crazy.
It's not that live, is it?
Is it?
Google Earth isn't live, is it? That would be a bit weird. You're up there somewhere.
Yeah. Ireland.
Alan Murphy. It's a very
Oh
Irish
my
name.
goodness. One
Sorry
of my
about
most
the Rugby
favourite
World Cup, mate.
countries in the world. And the Irish people. Beautiful. What are your favourite foods? Someone said Willy Wonka, that I'm that short. I'm not that short. 5'4" is not that short. What's your favourite food?
Chocolate. Chocolate a food.
Yeah, it would be.
Just
Favourite thing to eat?
like it a little bit too much. Can't stop.
Probably like any fresh fruit for me, especially like tropical fruits, like mangoes and pineapple and berries. And,
It's funny that I just missed your name, but you said that I look like Canelo the boxer. I've been told that before. He's pretty epic at boxing, so I'm not quite that good. Chocolate, come to Belgium, best chocolates and beers. Yeah, I don't like chocolate and beers together, but I could definitely do them both in a day at some point.
Oh, and Belgium. We've been to Belgium too.
Yeah, chocolate is one of the basic food groups. Hear that, health coach?
Oh, really? Is it?
Yeah. Well,
Someone said we didn't say pie, so we've got to hand in our New Zealand residence card.
fish and chips.
We're a little bit, I was about to say we're a little bit healthy for pies, but every now and then, actually, back in the day, it was like on the way home from town at like 3 o'clock in the morning, you'd stop at a BP and you'd get whatever pie was left in the pie warmer and eat that on the final walk home.
Nathan, don't tell me about yum, naughty foods, because then I'll eat them, and I'm trying not to. I'm trying to live a healthy-ish life. And
You do, we do every now and then you have them.
I know, but if
We put it in your mind.
yeah, then all of a sudden I'm looking for Ben & Jerry's, the new flavour, and then I'll have to eat it.
Jeff is right. Fresh fruit dipped in chocolate chocolate dipped strawberries are beautiful, actually. I do agree there. Fresh whole foods. Come on, people. Hey, if you had to ask me 20 years ago what my favourite food was, it would have been hot chips. But I was also a larger woman then too, right?
Yeah, there was a bit
You
more.
are what you eat.
There was a bit more of her to love.
Your body, your skin, and becomes what you've eaten. So
Hi, Joelle. Can you break another egg on Mike's head again? No,
Veto,
thanks.
sure. I can't right now, but I will get that done for you.
I think we've put the eggs away for a little while, haven't we? Well, we have. We went through a real stage. Started with the one I posted, 2 years ago and then reposted on YouTube recently because I realized I hadn't put it on YouTube yet, of me putting the egg down the back of Joe's training tights and then breaking it.
Oh my god, it was the most disgusting feeling ever. Like,
If you want to laugh, like, I know everyone would probably send you to their own videos, but that one called Bumlet, which is a short I probably posted about 3 weeks ago.
it's pretty funny.
It's
like,
really
it was
good.
fun. Like, I laughed about it. I didn't go psycho. I don't really go psycho, but that it was funny because, like, what could you do? Someone just said that their partner's 4 foot 10 and he's 6 foot 1 or something. That's quite a height difference. But yeah,
Giannis, we are New Zealanders, man.
we're Kiwis. But I understand how it can be hard to tell. As Kiwis and Australians, you can tell the difference from the accents easily. But international, it's hard.
Steve, we haven't done many of New Zealand's great treks, have we? But we're definitely keen to. That's probably...
Yeah, you probably, like, I did the Abel Tasman when I was young, and have done it again because that's where I grew up. That's my hometown. It's beautiful, but we have not done enough. We've done lots of there's lots of bushwalks everywhere in New Zealand, but none of the ones that people travel to NZ for. Lauren, thank you. I'm just reading.
Well, first baby coming. Congratulations. I know how scary that is. But what you can do, I reckon, with parenting is do your best and don't
And your
stress
best
over
in
everything
that
else.
in one moment might be very different to what your best was the day before. Often, as a new parent, you don't have a lot to give because you are so sleep deprived. So, listen to, and actually, my biggest parenting advice is just to listen to what's in here for you. There'll be so many people that give advice, and so many books you can read, and so much you can Google. Listen to what's in your heart. Hope that helps.
Do we have favourite New Zealand YouTubers? I can't really think of any. Your New Zealand Family is a family from Taupo. Whoopsie, said it wrong. And they react to American things, whether it's like American foods, American culture, all sorts of stuff, and their channel's blowing up. So I think they're on another trip in the middle of the United States now in a camper van.
I don't
experiencing
know
them.
enough, like, New Zealand YouTube.
Yeah.
Is How to Dad on YouTube?
Oh, How to Dad, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's hilarious.
Yeah.
Search up How to Dad. He's a funny dude.
But yeah, I don't spend a lot of time watching, to be honest.
One
As
of
you
our-
can see, I don't really. Oh, I'm sitting still right now, but you know.
One of our, about 1 year ago, I went to the New Zealand YouTube meetup that Google ran, and we only had about 2,000 subscribers then, and YouTube wasn't really taking off. Anyway, the guest speaker was, I forget his name, but he runs a huge channel with 5 million subscribers, and he's a New Zealander, and he does tiny homes, like tours, little shows. So he's huge, and he was an awesome guy.
Yeah. It's amazing what you can do, like, on a platform worldwide. And if you're into tiny homes and creating them and showing people them, then cool. You're into taking the piss out of me, not take the piss. Having a laugh, and now you can put it on the internet for the world to see, and you're doing what you love, right?
Joel's just asked if you've heard the jokes before. This is a very common question, Joel. Have you heard the jokes before you hear them when I'm recording?
No, because otherwise it wouldn't be a genuine reaction.
So basically,
I can't act.
I do all the research and then find them and then pick the moment and then play them to Joe to try and get the most natural reaction as you can. I don't know if you've ever tried to react to a joke you haven't heard when you know there's a camera on you, but reacting to a joke you've already heard is almost impossible to make it genuine. So yeah.
What is someone just has asked a couple of times about, is it true the Shire is in New Zealand? Is that like Lord of the Rings? Sorry, this is really bad because we're Kiwis. Is that the Lord of the Rings thing?
I actually have no idea.
Maybe just explain. I think that is what you mean. So yes, there's the set is it's in Matamata, isn't it? Further, just a little bit further south than here, which I've never been.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate that. I'm glad you like my dad jokes research.
Yeah, Mike does all the work behind this channel, so he deserves the credit.
It's
Not
quite
that we need credit, but
it's quite hard
his.
sometimes thinking about like which jokes to post and which ones would find funny, but I just go with the ones that make me laugh. And if they make me laugh, then I just roll with that, because some jokes offend, I know some topics, some jokes offend people, and others don't. And some jokes that offend one person, that same person might laugh at another joke that offends someone else. So at the end of the day, you just got to roll with what you find funny and make sure it's not too offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the cost of living like in New Zealand?
Cost of living, the content creator, I wonder what you do, is very high at the moment. Yeah, a lot of people struggling.
Yeah, and it's pretty heartbreaking. Some families are doing it pretty tough. So, yeah, sending love to you if you're one of those people. I know a lot of people are doing it tough everywhere around the world. We are at the beach. We are at the harbour end of Whangamata Beach. We came down here especially to talk to you.
Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate the kind words, mate. And you, Mike.
Oh, we're both reading at the same time. Another thing on the parenting thing, you honestly go through waves of feeling like you have maybe made the wrong call or taught your child the wrong way. Like, you can't mess it up.
And the other thing is, like, you can be going
If
sweet,
you're going with
parenting's
your heart.
going well and your kid's going well for a while, and then things change. Like they grow up, they have hormone surges, it all changes, and you just got to roll with it and do your best.
The boys went through, apparently I'm mean, I'm the meanest mum in the world. That was especially when Mike lived in Auckland 4 days a week, and so Dad would come home and they'd be so excited that it wasn't Mum.
Life would be super fun when Dad got home, because he missed the boys, and I just have fun with them and play with them, and then when I'm gone, when I was up in Auckland doing the training, Joe was having to get them in routine and actually feed them and get them clothed and keep the house tidy and all that stuff.
Ever.
Very mean.
But it just happens. But yeah.
Yep, those hormones are crazy, like menopause just around the corner. So I'm a bit worried about that.
Oh, dog in the water.
No reaction. It's the one time I never got a reaction.
No, because it's something that all women go through, and it should be embraced, not made fun of. Thank you. But yes, hormones are challenging, not just for young boys or young girls.
Jack, I'm stoked that you said that we are genuine, because that's what we want to portray. Just normal people having a good crack at life and bringing a vibe and enjoying life.
Oh, 2 cool questions. Sorry, which one of you is the disciplined person for the kids?
Joe kind of runs the kids, makes sure that they're fed and there's food in the house and their beds are tidy and all of that.
Do you think I'm a little bit tougher?
A little bit tougher, but then I'm I don't know if it's your typical dad, but I'll come in when I'm needed.
You'll back me up.
I'll back up everything Joe does, and they know that. And if they're pushing the boundaries a bit much, then I'll step in.
And the other question about the kids was, have we ever thought about homeschooling?
No.
No,
we haven't. Homeschooling, we love school holidays and that, but we also love it when they go back to school and we get a bit of free time during the day.
Well, it's not really free time. It's you can, because of both of our jobs, we work when we can. You can, that is the beauty of the freedom of what we do, is we can work whenever we want. So we make it work around the children and the school holidays, which means a bit more evening work or early mornings. But when they're at school, it means you can focus on their work time during the day. But if you do want to go to the gym for an hour in the middle of the day and work in the evening, you can also do that. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
We get there's just a comment there about not making their beds. So we get lots of comments like that. But just remember, when you're watching a little snapshot, and that one day we might have made a call that it wasn't worth forcing them to make their beds because they'd done heaps of other things, or maybe
Might have been, it could have been a challenge. Or honestly, if you ask an 8 and 6-year-old to make the bed, actually, it's my 6-year-old. Our 6-year-old is very neat and tidy, and our 8-year-old's way of making the bed definitely needs some work. But sometimes it's letting it be. He's made the effort. He's got it to a certain standard, and I like things very neat and tidy. So I will go and fix it up once he's gone to school to a way I might like. But
Yeah.
accepting that he's really made the effort and tried, and sometimes we can go. You talk, Mikey, and if I have to do this.
As you've seen in all the videos, Joelle loves a tidy house. So us 3 boys, me and our 2 boys, do our best. But you know, the standards are quite high, and what we think might be a beautifully made bed is not quite made 100%.
They take out the rubbish, they do the dishes, they help with cooking, they clean up their toys. They're very much a part of helping.
We've got time for about another 5 minutes, guys. So if you've got any questions, fire them through.
Yeah, go on.
Left field questions would be good.
Are we the same age? That's not very left field. Very close. Mike is 40 and I am 39. Our birthdays are November and December, so I will be 40 in December. Mike will be 41. Oh. There you go.
Just
Mike,
understand.
older. Just.
Is your kitchen always clean?
Yes.
Yeah, totally. It's as you know, it's black too, so it shows any dust.
Yeah.
So yeah, you kind of have got to keep it clean, or you can really see the little specks of dust or dirt or food or whatever.
Mike's finding it hard to concentrate.
You're not over the hill yet, babe?
What is over the hill? It was like 40, wasn't it? Like back in the day. I remember like mum and dad being like, yeah. So it's just us, my eyes are watering. Is New Zealand a sports country? Like, if so, what's the sport? Rugby?
Rugby's the main sport. You might have heard of the All Blacks, legendary rugby team. But yeah, cricket. We play soccer, but we're not very good. But it's one of the most played sports in New Zealand.
Is it?
Yeah, but I think it might be the
sport I
most
have
played sport.
zero interest in, unfortunately.
But there's second most golf courses per capita in the world here. So there's lots of golf courses, lots of golfers. But then there's all the water sports too, like fishing, surfing, all of those, sailing. We do heaps and heaps and heaps and
Someone
heaps
asked who's the weird one. Me. I'm pretty weird. Hey, don't you reckon? I'm like, not weird, like
in a good
just
way.
silly. Like, I don't know. Yeah, fun weird. Someone also asked who... Sorry.
Just playing with the
Just
screen.
with the
That's why we
screen.
go quiet.
Yeah.
Yankee hat, no. Just like the hat, we don't really follow baseball at all. But I thought the hat looked quite cool in the shop when I saw it, so I grabbed it. Proud Springbok content creator. You're still here. Awesome. Thanks for watching for so long. But congratulations. That hurt a lot. And now I think you've won 4 and we've won 3. Which
And
is
what
not
Mike's
good.
referring to is the Rugby World Cup.
Rugby World Cup. They beat
The
us by
Springboks
1
are
point.
the South African rugby team.
They won the quarter final by 1 point, the semi-final by 1 point, and then the final by 1 point. Unbelievable. Dean, you want to talk about golf? I love it. I am on a 4 handicap at the moment. My driver lets me down. I hit it sideways, but the rest of my game's pretty good. Before I met Joelle, I was basically a full-time golfer trying to go professional, and I got to a +2. But yeah, then I met Joe and my golf was going downhill. Then I met Joe and then I kind of stopped playing and just taking it up lately now, and our kids are into it, so.
The wind has started to blow a little bit. That's why my eyes are watering. In case you're wondering, someone said, have you got sand in your eyes? But
Just
no,
crying about golf.
the wind is just, there's a bit of a breeze. Do we ever travel was the question. Yes, we love to travel. We spend a lot of time visiting the South Island, as that's where my family is. I'm actually going to the World of Wearable Art Awards, which is in Wellington, with my mum and my sister, my brother's wives in October. So just domestically at the moment. So It's fun.
You're crying because you're so loved.
Oh, this is lovely. I know, it is honestly, it's so nice to have beautiful comments from amazing people. So thank you. We just love having a pretty fun community that are here to share positivity.
Wairaki is my favourite golf course. Joe actually does the haka quite well. Can you do the haka for us?
No, I can't do the haka for you.
No,
Maybe.
we're not great at doing the haka. I think we probably attempted
It's
it as
actually
kids.
cuter. Like, it's so much cuter watching the boys do it or kids do it. I mean, like, it's very amazing watching the All Blacks do it. Holy moly. One for the mana and the pride, but also these like rugby players doing the haka. Oh. But little kids doing it is super cute. So maybe we can get the boys to do it one day. I don't know if they'd do it on camera though. They used to do it, Rugby World Cup, they'd do it for the All Blacks every game. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry about my eyes. Mike's busy reading.
The best, Ryan's just asked in my opinion what the best jokes are. I like the jokes that people find super relatable, that are like everyday things that they don't kind of realise. There's one we did lately called Tim Hawkins. He's an awesome comedian. He actually did the helper in the car, but he did the recent one I've done, Mount Kilimanjaro. So I don't know about you guys and what your pillow bed situation is, but we've got far too many pillows on our bed than we need to sleep. And then when he talks about when you get up in the middle of the night, that you don't trip over Mount Kilimanjaro, which is all the pillows that were on your bed and now on the floor, not tripping up on those. So like little things that I think a lot of people can relate to are definitely the favorite.
Yeah. Mike stops talking whenever I go to push on something.
Yeah, couple jokes always great.
There was another comment about golf. Rate your skill from a 1 to 10.
I don't know, 7 out of 10. But if you're a 4 handicap, you're in the top 1% of golfers. So maybe I just didn't want to brag.
Whereas my golf skill would probably be I can like swing the club. And I can hit the ball. It just doesn't go where I want it to go.
Robert, I hope you don't
that could be a lot of people's challenge, right?
Robert, please don't pee your pants. All right, so
Someone just moved the extra pillows to the guest bedroom. Well, if you go to the guest bedroom at my household, there's just as many pillows on that bed too, so wouldn't work.
So we are here, Whangamata, down in the north end by the harbour, and we're sitting on a really cool platform, and I have a joke to play to Joe, which I'll film now. You ready for it?
You can film it.
No, live. Once
sure.
we leave the live, and we'll post it up tomorrow. So enjoy that, and you'll know where it's from. And thank you so much for joining. We appreciate every single one of you.
Wow.
And thank you so much for the
imaginary friend.
imaginary friend. You had a few of those growing up.
Yeah,
Still
definitely
do?
did. Yep. Why not?
Appreciate it
Someone
so
to
much.
keep you company. Thank you for joining us. And
Thanks,
thank
Paul.
you, Paul.
Yeah,
On
1
to
million subscribers would be awesome. If you're not subscribing, smash that button for us. I hate saying that. Why did I say that, Paul? Smash that button. I don't want to be like one of those YouTubers.
Join us. Be with us. Oh, be here if you want to be. We're here for the
Subscribe
positivity.
if you like our videos.
Yeah,
that would be awesome.
we want positive people in this community. That's what it's all about. Thank you
Have
for
an
joining us.
awesome day, night, evening, arvo. See ya.
Bye.